Hey friends, it's Mike here at Guitar Tricks, starting a short new series on some lead guitar building blocks. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. And while you're at it, hit that like button. It would really help out. Now, back to the lesson. In this series, I'm going to focus on some very simple licks that you can repeat a lot when playing lead guitar and add a lot of tension to a solo and really get you started playing lead guitar with some very simple building blocks. So for my first couple of licks, I'm going to use the key of A minor as an example and use the A minor pentatonic box shape that we all know. My first lick looks like this. All right, so it's a repeated lick of just 3 notes. Starts off with a pull-off, 8th fret of the high string, and I'm barring down at the 5th fret of the B and high E string. So it's one pick to the 8th fret of the high string, and then you pull off to your finger that's being held down there at the 5th fret, and then you're going to pick the 5th fret of the B string. Now we just add in lots of repeats. Okay? Some of the greatest solos of all time have used this repeated lick and ended off with something like this. Okay? Just ended off with a resolving note, whether it be a bend. In that case, it was a full step bend all the way up. You could slide to a resolving note or just go and pick to a resolving note. But really simple idea that's really effective. An alternative to this, as this was sort of a descending lick with a pull-off, what if we did an ascending lick with a hammer-on? Using the same idea, same scale here, scale box. So I'm still barring down at the 5th fret of the top 2 strings, but I'm going to pick the B string 5th fret and then hammer on to the 8th fret of the B string. And then pick the high string 5th fret. Okay, great thing to practice to build your speed, make it nice and smooth. Once again, just a great little variation, a very simple lick that can be really effective. Another thing you can do is switch this from a minor sound. Okay, works great with A minor or the key of A minor. But what if we wanted to go into the key of A major or over top an A major chord? You'd have to only tweak one note out of these licks. So I could still bar down at the 5th fret of the top 2 strings, but now for major, I'm just going to pull off from the 9th fret instead of the 8th fret. Also with the ascending lick, once again barred down at the 5th fret of the top 2 strings, but hammering onto the 7th fret on the B string instead of the 8th fret. Okay, so these are great simple little ideas that can buy you some time to get into another lick, to get into another melody, whatever it is, but they build a little bit of tension and they're really effective with a little bit of speed. What other tips would you like to see here on this channel? Please leave a comment and let me know. And be sure to check out guitartricks.com for more in-depth, step-by-step lessons. So have fun experimenting with this. I hope it helps out a little bit, and we'll see you on the next part.